Hello everybody, hey, it's Rob again at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. And today I decided that I'm going to revisit the Cracker Jack 1993 set because the last video was so long because I had to kind of lead up to it. So I wanted to do one which is more quick for you folks that just want to see the cards. Quick shout outs. It's technically Sunday 1 a.m. May 26, 2024. Got a couple shout outs and one new subscriber, but it doesn't say who it is. But let's see here. We've got a comment from Dodger Town 76 Fungo. Beautiful cards, chairs, and that was on the Andre Dawson one that I did yesterday, my new 101. And then Diver Dave commented on nice cards and a couple of hits. He likes the mini from the Parkhurst video, the last one that I did. So thanks to them for commenting and whoever subscribed to my page. So anyways, we're going to go back over the 93 Borden Cracker Jack ball players. The tribute set to the 1914-1915 original Cracker Jack set. But I'm not going to show you guys the 82s, the 91s, 92s, or anything after that. We're just going to show these 93s. This is my favorite one of those. And they came in these, which of course is falling apart now. But as you can see, we got the Evers card there. But these were sealed together. Came inside a box of Cracker Jack. And that's what you got. So between me and my brother, this little stack is the cards that I had since 93. I just love this set. It's epic. And after we're done with this, then I got some other cards that I found unopened that I want to do. And maybe recap what I got yesterday. And then we'll do the other Cracker Jacks probably later today sometime. Alright, so these are my 93 Cracker Jack loose cards. And so there we go. The Rube Marquard. So I'm not going to mess around with this focus today. I'm just going to manually handle this. See if we can find a happy spot that it likes. Alright. So there we go. 1993 Cracker Jack ball players. It's a tribute set. It's not a reprint set. It's not trying to be like the original cards. It's nothing close to even being like an original card as far as size go. So there's an Allen Ginter pack with regular size cards in it. And then the Cracker Jack originals are about this size. So we know it's not a reprint. There you go. You can read about that. So we're just going to set these aside and just zip through these and then get to the photo album. So there's a Honus Wagner. So I didn't show you the backs because they were so long yesterday, well, at least of the individuals, because we got the ones in the book. Alright. Harry Hooper. Connie Mack. I just love these cards. Christy Mathewson. Now, one of my big things is I want to get an original Cracker Jack card. And if you want to hear my whole story about Cracker Jack, what I like about him and all that, please go back and watch the other video. But it's like 45 minutes long, where I tell you more of the story behind it. But I just love the Cracker Jack cards, and I love this little set. But I'd love to get any Cracker Jack card. Another copy of Mathewson. My big one would be the Ty Cobb. I know everyone wants the Joe Jackson, but I would like the Ty Cobb. Chess speaker. Another one. over Cleveland Alexander there. I think these are the prettiest cards ever made. Was the original Cracker Jack set, along with the original Allen and Ginter set. Copy of LaJoy. Nap. Alright, there's the one. There's one with that card that was still in that wrapper. Was an Evers card, so Tinker's Evers to Chance fame. We got a couple of them. Branch Rickey, famous for signing Jackie Robinson. Couple over there. Fred Clark. Now these cards came in the box of Cracker Jack or the bag, but you could order the premium set, or at least the album with the picture book, which we'll be getting to here in a minute. But the last video I go into more detail about these cards, what I like about them, and showed some of the other Cracker Jack stuff just as a preview. But we're just going to stick with this one to make a shorter video for y'all to go ahead and check out. Rabbit Marinville. Alright. McGraw. Just beautiful set. Just beautiful. I love these little mini cards. I was just fascinated with these that year in '93. I had picked up some of the '91s and '92s, but this set just got me. And then of course the stuff they did in the earlier 2000s or in the last 20 years were pretty cool too. Different quality, but we'll get to that once we get past the '91, '92 stuff. Alright folks, so those are the loose cards that I've had ever since 1993. My brother probably got me about these many, and then I got this many myself. But I always knew that they had the album. And then when I moved here to California, I believed after I got married, so 7 to 10 years ago, I did pick up the Cracker Jack premium that people could send in for back in the day. You can get this by sending in for purchases and whatever. I don't know if the cards came with it or not, but it's just cool. It's vinyl, you know, it's just a little album. It could hold 3 sets of these cards, because these cards, these ones, this little set here, as you can see, is a 24 card set. So 2 pages in this will hold 1 set. There's enough for 3 sets. Different than the previous 2 years, which was a 36 card set. So let's see, sticking this back to auto, see if that makes any difference. So this is, I don't know if embossed is the right word, it's like carved out, it's stamped in, and so holds these little cards. And the thing with this one is that the cards go in backwards. Well, not backwards, they go, the little sleeve part is in the back of the sheet, so they would go in on this side facing forward, not, oh well, never mind. Is that all of them, or just some of the pages might be glued in there backwards? See, this one you go into the back, and these other ones go in the front. Now that's where maybe they put this one in backwards. So anyways, there's this. So I'll give you a chance to look at these cards here. A couple of ones that you didn't see. And those loose cards. So you got the Ty Cobb, Joe Jackson, Honus Wagner, Christy Mathewson, Johnson, Walter Johnson, Tris Speaker, Alexander, Napoleon LeJeune, Rue Marquard, Connie Mack, Johnny Evers, Branch Rickey. Page 1, we'll show the backs in a minute. Fred Clark, Hooper, Zach Wheat, Joe Tinker, Eddie Collins, Mordecai Three Finger Brown, Eddie Plank, Rabbit Marinville, John McGraw, Miller Huggins, Ed Walsh, and Bush. I don't know how Bush made it into this little set. He's not a Hall of Famer, but then of course you got 3, 4 additional of these sleeves. It's the permanent part of this book. There we go. So as I said, you could do 3 of these sets. So if you want to read this, please go ahead and feel free to pause and read any of those. Let's see if we get this just right. See the numbering. This was by Borden. And of course, like the Cobb, Joe Jackson, Wagner, some of these people have their own publishing or whatever deals that you got to get licensing for. So I picked this up off eBay about a decade ago. I was super stoked when I was finally, I used to buy a bunch of junk on eBay back in Albuquerque. But then when I started buying cards here and there on eBay, this is one of the first things I had to get because I just love this set. I love oddball cards. I love minis. I love the original Cracker Jack pre-war and all that. So let's see if this is coming in or not. Sorry if it wasn't. Please leave a comment if you want to see anything of these more in detail. Please pause your TVs or computer if you want to read that. Branch Rickey's got a pretty long story there. All right. So there we go. It's going to be quiet and let you guys read those. It's funny, I was watching my videos at double speed last night after I did the other video, and it was so funny. I wish I talked like that normal. Hey everybody, look at this. It's the 17 to 24 to Collins, Chicago Americans, 1915 set number 7. This is just funny. So please like, subscribe, leave a message, tell me what you think. I'm trying to get this one out quick for you so that you don't have to sit there for more than like 15 minutes. Alright, so that's that. This little book, which is sweet, but it did come with this. So the beautiful paper stock on this, it's a premium like the old school tobacco era where you got the little book showing you what's available. And so that's embossed too. This is coming in through the other side. There you go, it's got the details of like Ty Cobb and their career stats. See if we can get this back on auto. There we go. Of course, Ty Cobb deserves his time in the limelight. Try not to skip any pages. I had a feeling that I might have skipped a page yesterday or the other day whenever I did this. You got your stats. Honus Wagner plus their nickname. Alright, page 3. And page 4. Sorry about my voice. I had a rough time last night. Got a lot of acid in my throat. A bit of heartburn last night, coughing up. So needless to say, my throat's pretty irritated. Walter Johnson there. These, yeah, this is a beautiful set. I think I didn't have to bid on this. I think I just made an offer or whatever, but I don't know. I think up to 10 years ago, I think I paid about 30 bucks for this whole thing, which came with a set of cards that were already in it because I didn't have a complete set, as you could see. But I definitely wanted the Ty Cobb card and the Joe Jackson, so I was willing, to get this premium that somebody went through all the trouble to pick up. Because back in those days, I didn't have a lot of expendable income, especially for sending off for stuff. I was right around getting out of high school, needing money for other things, rent, and those kind of things, so ordering this stuff was not high on my list. Alright, there's the Rube page. Beautiful little cards. Alright, that is 8. 9, alright, here's 10. Connie Mack, more as a manager there. I don't know what's going on with his hair. That's the first thing my wife noticed too. That's the first thing I noticed 30 some odd years ago. Johnny Evers, you can see his stats with Chicago Cubbies back then. Alright. 10, alright, 11, 12. There's the Branch Rickey, so obviously he's more in it for being a manager or whatever. General manager or whatever. Signing Jackie Robinson, got him in the Hall of Fame. Fred Clark. Sorry about the glare there. Still got problems with the light. Have to use the lighting in the ceiling instead of our room light, whatever. Maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll go pick up some light bulbs. Have to remember to bring me that one with me. Alright, Harry Hooper. Zach Buckwheat. That's funny. Alright, let's move it along. Joe Tinker. Chicago Federals there. Wales. Cocky Eddie Collins. Make sure I didn't skip a page there. Alright, 16, 17, 18. Mordecai Three-Ringer Brown. He deserves time in the limelight for being a Cubby. Eddie Plank. Just wish this album had a little sleeve that this page could slip into. This little book. Rabbit Marinville. Little Napoleon McGraw. 21, 22. Miller Huggins. Ed Walsh. And to wrap it up, Joe Bush. Not the Hall of Fame, so I don't know why he's in this set. Maybe he's a short print or rare one from the original 1914-15 set. And there's your player listing in the back of that. So there it is, folks. There's your Cracker Jack ball players on old style classics baseball cards. Just under 20 minutes, so there's a shorter version if you guys just want to see those, and if you want to hear me talking about it, go watch the other video. And I hope that was informative enough. Alright, thanks folks, take care, see you later.